Okay, good morning, guys. I am here to give you guys a lesson and the importance of what a rug is in a Montessori environment and why it's a vital tool to use in your homes while we're going through this social distance learning at home. So, in our classroom, Montessori has a great philosophy about freedom of movement in the classroom. We really believe that having a child be designated in one specific area to sit and learn all day is inevitably boring. I mean, what child wants to sit in one area for hours on end? So, we really believe in freedom of movement. So that sometimes allows our children to be able to do work on the floor, to be able to switch it up for a little bit of work materials on the table, a little bit of work materials on the rug, just to kind of keep that engagement and not losing that sense of love of learning, because it's really easy for our children to get quickly bored. So in our classroom, what I wanted to do is share with you the lesson of rug rolling. We unroll and roll a rug, and there's a proper way of doing it. And so I really want to stress to the parents watching this video to please consider using this as an effective tool in your house to really designate a specific area, as we use it in our classroom, to keep all their work organized. So that basically means when they are using a rug, all of their work materials are not allowed to be scattered around in this room of chaos of just mess and this and that all over. The rug is designated to keep everything tidy and organized. And if it's not on a specific spot and you have to remind them one or two times, you're not keeping your work on the rug or toys or whatever you want to use it for, then we're going to have to put this work away. And just kind of like instill that responsibility as a child to keep all their work tidy. So this is how we unroll a rug in our Montessori classroom. And I'm going to show you. And now we have created a workspace. And so in our classroom, we use a rug. We have Montessori rugs that we specifically buy. But what I also brought in to show you guys is if you don't have a rug, it doesn't have to just be a Montessori rug. You can use a towel. So I've also brought a towel to show you guys afterwards for this lesson on how effective this still can be. So this was unrolling the rug. And normally what I do in the classroom is I will walk around the rug, because we designate this like a table. We look at this rug and we use this rug as if it were a table. So would we normally walk on the table? No. Do we lay our bodies on the table? No. So you want to make sure that your child is respecting the boundaries of what this rug specifically does. It's used as a table on the floor. So walking around the rug, showing that we're careful, that we're not gonna be on the rug, only our work materials or our toys. Like let's say you wanna start having your children be more organized with their toys, so it's not like toys mess here, toys mess here, toys mess here, because let's be honest, their attention span is moving quickly. So what you can do now from moving forward, if this works for you, is you're just going to keep a rug. You can choose, tell your child, you can choose one toy item to play with, keep it on the rug. If I see it off the rug, I'm going to give you 2 chances. And after I've given you 2 chances, if you can't follow my simple directions, we're going to have to take this toy away or this work away or whatever. And kind of losing that sense of freedom as a child can be really bothersome. And so in most instances, they quickly are like, okay, I'll respond and I'll listen. And if they don't right away, that's also fine. The boundaries are a little bit different because you guys are at home with your children, and so they kind of have a little bit of more leeway of how they can negotiate with parents so than they can with teachers. So this is how we unroll a rug, and I can show you for an example. Today I'm going to be giving a lesson on the mystery bag. So the mystery bag would just go on the rug like that. Okay, so when we're done with our rug and we put all our work away or our toys away, we need to roll up the rug if we're done. And if we're done, I'm going to show you. Okay, well normally the point is if you roll your rug nice enough and it's flat enough on the sides, it'll stand up on its own. And it takes time, and you know, it'll be a lot of mistakes in the beginning when your child is doing this, and normally when we're giving this lesson in the classroom, and that's okay, but eventually they will become so conditioned to doing it the proper way, because at the same time, just rolling and unrolling a rug and respecting it as a table kind of seems a little overdone and a little bit dramatized. But it's not for us. This is for the child to learn, and they're not going to get it necessarily on the first try. They will be incredibly focused and incredibly dedicated to master it the best way that they can, but it's not always going to be done right the first time or the first couple of times, and that's okay. We're trusting the process, we're encouraging the process, and we let the children know at the same token, me as the teacher giving the lesson, I don't always get it right. I make tons of mistakes, and it takes a lot of practice to get where I want to be. And so it's a lesson, a life lesson that you're also showing the child to not give up. So that is just a little tip that I have, and I can show you quickly with a towel. It's the same concept, and you most likely won't get the towel to stand up, which is fine, but you can roll this out all the way, and then this is a designated workspace, and then just the same. I mean, you can allow the children to try, but it is like such a noodle. Montessori rugs have really big grips, like heavy grips so that it can stand. And then I would also keep this in a designated area. Normally in our classroom, we have like a rug basket that we just keep them in, and they're available for taking when they want. They can ask and say, can I use rug? Can I do rug work instead of table work? And it just really sparks their interest. Like I was saying, just really simple. It just sparks an interest, you know, so that they don't have to sit at the same spot all day long if you are, you know, doing some one-on-one lessons with them. But like as an effective tool, like I was sharing as well, they can just have a little bit more responsibility of keeping things organized and using things one at a time. When you're done with one thing, put that thing away, and then you can get something new to put on the rug. Just kind of helps with organization and responsibility for the child. And it's as simple as that. So you are welcome to use this as an effective tool in your home. If you don't, that's okay. But you will be surprised at how organized your children can be just using this simple method. So this is just for the parents, just a quick talk through of the importance of rug rolling and unrolling a rug and why we utilize it in our classroom. and how it's very effective. I hope this was very informative for you. If you need further explanation or you have any questions regarding using a rug, please message me for any reason. I'm so happy to help you guys. And that's it for our rolling and unrolling a rug. Thanks, guys.